there, stampers and crafters. My name is Tammy White from stampwithtami.com, and welcome back to our Rainbows for Autism card kit fundraiser and alternate project class on our special day today in honor of World Autism Awareness Day. I am hoping that I have sound here. I'm hoping that I am both on Facebook and YouTube. We just had to restart due to some technical difficulties, and I apologize for that. I don't know what happened. I do hope that I do see that the sound is working, so that makes me happy. All right, so yay. All right, so we got the sound fixed, so that's wonderful news. Just give me 1 second here. I apologize for playing with technology, but I have to make sure the technology keeps rolling. All right, so I am just going to skip right ahead to the fun. Now, in our first session that got cut out unbelievably short before all of the fun, I went over some important news regarding new catalogs, retirement list, Stamparatus, and Stampin' Blends. I will go over all of that again at the very end of this broadcast in case anybody missed it, in case you're just popping on for the first time right now and you missed those things. I'll do it at the end. Also, we had an early bird winner because we did get to the 10-minute mark before we cut out. And that winner, I'm just going to pop over there and show you, in case she's watching, is Terry Casada Deason. So congratulations to Terry for winning. So I do have some drawings here. The drawings are the same as the first one before we got cut out, but I want to show them to you again just in case this is your first time seeing it. At the end of this episode, I'm going to draw 2 winners. Each one will win the same thing. It's the In the City Hosted stamp set and some bonus pearls. All you need to do to enter is leave a comment here on this video, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Either one. And I will also pull from the 2... well, for the afterlive at least, I'll pull from the 2 failed on YouTube and Facebook, the failed original that lost sound. I know I got a phone call, and when I went to decline the phone call, the sound went out. Just so you know, I'm not recording on my phone, so I'm not sure why that cut the sound out, but I did not know how to fix it. Unfortunately, playing with my phone wasn't fixing the problem because that's not where I'm broadcasting, but I don't know why it cut out the whole thing. So anyways, hopefully no one calls this time. fingers crossed. After live drawing, here is the Lots of Happy card kit. Same thing. All you need to do here is leave a comment to enter to win. And if you share this comment and type the word shared into the, if you share this broadcast onto social media and type the word shared into the comments of the original video, you'll be entered a second time into that after live drawing. So let's pop right into these card kits. Let's talk about them. I'm very excited about this. I put these together. This is something I do annually, and this year we are raising funds for the OAR, which is the Organization for Autism Research, which is an amazing organization. They do so much good for families as well as for autism research. I'm very excited to be a part of this, and these kits are awesome. I can't wait to tell you about them. So what you're looking at now is that there are 4 card kits. You're going to get, these are the 4 cards, and I'll show them to you. These are the cards that will, the instructions. You're going to get a PDF instructions that have all these cards in them. Hold on 1 second. I'm just having a hard time reading the YouTube comments here. Okay. Oh, okay. Phew. Karen, I'm back on Facebook too. She said she lost me on Facebook. She got on YouTube. I'm glad that you can get me in both places. So if you lost me on YouTube and found me on Facebook, great. Great. Either way, we're the same. I'm the same in both places at the same time. I don't understand how it's crazy. It's like time travel, right? Being in 2 places at the same time, but I love being able to do it. All right. So unfortunately, I don't love when technology isn't awesome like it wasn't a minute ago, but we can recover. It's all good. We still have all the fun stuff to get to, so I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. All right, so just don't call me until we're done. I don't want that to happen again. All right, so what I got here? These are the 4 cards that the kit makes. You get free PDF instructions, and you can also upgrade when you purchase your kit to get printed instructions as well if you don't have a printer and would like them printed. You get the full instructions that come with them. Now, let me tell you, there are 3 ways that you can participate in this fundraiser with me. And the first one is to purchase that kit. That kit is an amazing deal. And I want to tell you about how amazing it is in just a second, but let me just tell you about all 3 ways that you can participate first. With every kit that's purchased, I'm personally donating $15 to the OAR, to the Organization for Autism Research. So just purchasing the kit makes a difference. just purchasing the kit. Every little piece, every little bit, it goes towards autism research. And my goal is to raise $1,500 between now and April 15th with our Rainbows for Autism card kits. So, in addition to that, and I showed this, I didn't show it just now, but I did show this on the original in case you missed it. I have, if you participate in any of these 3 ways, I'm giving away this tote bag. It's a Stampin' Up Tote Bag. Can you see that? It's a Stampin' Up Tote Bag. Inside, it's filled with all kinds of goodies. So everybody who participates will have an entry into this drawing. Here it is. This is what's included. It is the Sure Do Love You bundle. There's a bunch of embellishments in there. There's a whole Sweet Soiree embellishment kit in there. Everybody who participates in the fundraiser will be eligible to win this. And I'll do the drawing on April 15th at the end of the fundraiser. Okay, the second way that you can participate is to shop in my online store using my hostess code. And I have it listed here. I also have it listed in the link in this video's description with all these details as well. So there, I'm donating 10% of every order that is placed in my online store between now and April 15th to the OAR. So I'm doing this personally. I'm really excited about it. Your orders also qualify for all my specials, my free tutorials, my frequent buyer points. You can purchase the supplies to make this kit. And let me tell you about option number 3, because if you're a demonstrator, if you're not in the United States, because I can only do option 1 and 2 if you're in the US, but if you're not in the United States, you can still participate with option number 3. And that is if you make a straight donation, $25 donation directly to the OAR under my, my team, then I will send you a free PDF for these 4 cards, and they have all the supplies so you can purchase the supplies yourself. And you can get your demo discount if you're a demo. If you're in another country, you can purchase from your local demonstrator. If you have another demonstrator, you can purchase from your local demonstrator. So there's all kinds of ways that you can participate. If you purchase the kit, let me tell you about the kit fantastic deal. And so here's the part that even if you are a demonstrator, the kit may be a great deal for you, even with that demonstrator discount. And that's because I am really making this kit awesome. At least I hope I am. I tried to. So it includes the Rainbows and Sunshine bundle, which is the stamp set and the Rainbow Builder dies together. They come with the kit. The kit is $59. So it has the whole bundle together, and a Wink of Stella pen, a brand new Wink of Stella pen, which is $8. Now, if you purchase the stamp set and the Framelits individually, that's $51. If you purchased a Wink of Stella pen, that's $8. That's $59. Then there's shipping, and then there's whatever else. My kit is $59, including shipping, and you also get the cardstock and embellishments to make the 4 cards and the instructions and the free PDF as part of it, and you get 2 frequent buyer points from me to collect to get a free stamp set. So that's a pretty darn good deal. And on top of all of that, I'm donating $15 for every kit sold to the OAR. It's a great kit for a great cause, and I'm very, very excited to be a part of this. All right, so that's a little bit about my kits. I have full details on my blog. I am going to now, I'm gonna show you, this is the Rainbows and Sunshine stamp set and Framelits. I'm gonna show you those up close, and we are going to make this card right here, which was made with that bundle, and it is all made with the same supplies used in this kit. So if you purchase this kit, you can make this card with all of those supplies. So very excited about that as well. I'm going to show you how to do something alternate. So this is like a 5th card, like a bonus card with the kit. So it's just all around great. It's a great set to begin with, and we're going to be doing lots of fun with it. So let's pop down and do some stamping. All right, so I'm just going to move our prizes out of the way. Don't forget, these 2 at the end of this episode, I'll be doing those live. And the Lots of Happy card kit will be the after live, which I'll do on April 15th, which is the last day of my fundraiser. All right, so as promised, this here is the Sunshine and Rainbows stamp set, and this is the die set that matches it. They can be used together, they can be used individually. We'll be using them both together for our alternate card, and they're both used in the card kit. So the card kit, now I've got the instructions down here too. This is the PDF that comes with the card kit. When you purchase the card kit, if you make a straight donation to OAR, the $25 to my team, you'll get this free PDF. If you purchase the kit, you can also upgrade and get printed instructions if you want to as well, if you don't have a printer. Now, in addition to that, I've got a free PDF just for today's project. And that can be downloaded on my blog at the link in this video's description. Doesn't matter whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. It's there. Bobby's singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow. Oh, too funny. Okay. All right. Okay, Karen, she says, I'm a demonstrator and I already have that bundle. But if you would still like to participate, you can donate directly to OAR. I have the information on that, and I can send you the free PDF so you can use your Sunshine and Rainbows that you already have, and you get a free PDF with 4 card tutorials for it, plus the bonus that we're making today. This is the 5th card that's not part of that one. Also, I should note, if you already have this bundle, you can substitute. I do allow substitutions for this kit. So you can substitute any stamp set up to $45 value. And I'm getting a question here. Are there a limited number of kits that no, there's no limit. Because this is a pre-purchase, so the kit ship on April 20th. So I can, as many people sign up for the kits, that's as many kits that I will make. So I have no limit on the kits. All right, so Shaniva's saying, as a demonstrator, are you saying that it's better to buy the kit for me or for your own order? That's up to you to decide. That is, the details are on my blog. You can go in, you can see the details, and you can decide. You decide which is better for you. Here's the free PDF. This is on my blog, and it's got all the measurements for the card that we're making today, and all of the supplies that we're using on the card today. And I do have a note here. All of these supplies are used in the kit. Now, I am going to note on my blog, I have listed the supplies that are used in the kit that are not included in the kit. So there's some ink pads here. Now, you can either make it, if you don't have the ink pads, you can substitute, or you could make an additional purchase using the hostess code, which another 10% gets donated to OAR when you do that. For anything on the supply list that you don't already have. But I'm using the ink pads that the kit calls for here. So what I wanted to do is use everything that was the supplies that I'm using on this card are in the kit. The only exception here is the sponge daubers. The sponge daubers are not in the kit, but you can substitute for that too. So I mean, pretty much everything is substitutable. We can make everything work. Okay. This would make a great gift, Patricia. Yes, absolutely. All right, so that is the Sunshine and Rainbows stamp set and the die. And then I'm going to just show you a couple of other cards. These are not from the kit. These are just additional cards that were made with that set. This card will be on my blog tomorrow. This was designed by Veronica Zales. And what makes this especially special is Veronica's son Cameron has autism. And I do this in honor of Cameron, this fundraiser, because he's awesome. She's going to guest blog in a couple of weeks on my blog. I'll be doing an autism blog hop. And she'll be guest blogging her story there. She's amazing, and she does a lot of design. I'm very blessed to have Veronica in my life. She does a lot of design work. She actually has her own autism blog hop today, and she's very special, and I love being able to do something special right back. So she designed both of these cards here using this Sunshine and Rainbow stamp set. This one I featured on my blog previously, but I will link back to it with tomorrow's card. So you can get the information on both of those. So you can see what awesome cards this kit makes. In addition to, and I'm just going to pop right back over here so you can see those cards. These are the cards that the instructions for the kit will tell you how to make. So you can see there's a lot of things you can do with this kit. It's an awesome, awesome kit. Okay, so this is the card that we will be making today. And I originally was inspired by Alyssa Tilsner, and then I kind of went rogue. I saw something she made and she inspired me, and then I went a little rogue with it. I loved all the rainbows, the brightness, and I love these epoxy shapes here that make the rain. You can't have a rainbow without a little rain, and all of it together, just pulled it together. It's just something here. All right. All right, Susan says she's lost some information between the technical difficulties we had. Susan, all of this information is on my blog. Just click on the link in the video's description. Everything's there if you've missed anything. I will go back and talk about the news at the end of this episode that I shared and in the original video that got messed up. All right, so let's start some stamping here. And if you guys have any questions on these kits, shout out. I will do my best, and I will I will try to answer everything. So as mentioned, I am live on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. Technical difficulties and all, I managed to restart on both both together, so I'm feeling pretty accomplished there. My first restart on both at the same time, my first official video on both at the same time, so this is an exciting day all around. I'm going to note that the cardstock that I'm using here, and again, all of these are, all of the supplies are listed on that free PDF as well as the measurement. I have to take a minute here to shout out to Veronica because she's on here. I love you. She says she loves the card. I have to shout, this goes out to her. She's doing a lot today. It's a big day for her. She's got a big hop going on as well, and she's just amazing. So I love you. All right, so the cardstock that I'm using here, the kit comes with enough supplies to make the 4 cards that are in it, and that's kind of like free, really. The cardstock that I'm sending you to make these cards and the embellishments is all kind of free bonus. Like I said, the stamp set and the Wink of Stella pretty much are the cost of the kit, of the card kit, and then the shipping and everything else is kind of bonus that I'm throwing in for you. You probably, these are all brights. You probably want to have a pack of bright cardstock on hand, or some scraps at least, if you want to make the alternate card, because there may or may not be enough left over when you make your kit to make this alternate card. But these are all brights. They're all bright colors. So if you have the ink pads from the Bright collection and a package of bright cardstock, you're good to go. So if you're looking for something to order, if you want to place that, place that order with that hostess code, that's something you might want. All right, I am going to start with our Big Shot work today. Sometimes I really do normally like to start with stamping, but today, for this particular card, we're going to start with the Big Shot. So we're going to start with the die, and I'm going to back out so you're not quite so close there. And yay, I'm so glad you guys found me back. I'm so glad you guys got back here. Sorry, I really hate when we have technical difficulties. I know nobody likes that. I mean, nobody wants to have technical difficulties, but I'm glad that we were able to restart, because I know the last time that happened, I was not able to fix it, and that was really, really hard. It's really frustrating when you can't fix something. Okay, so with the die set here, we're going to use 6 of the 7 little rainbow pieces here. I'm not using the smallest one. So I'm going to take all of these out, and then I'm going to make, I need 2 of these clouds, which is perfect because we are going to run through the Big Shot twice. And I've got the magnetic platform on here underneath my cutting pad. Okay, so the colors go, and the first round, we are going to do red and orange with the 2 largest pieces. Red is the largest piece, and Tangerine Tango is the orange color there. And then we're going to take some white, Whisper White scrap, and we're going to cut 1 cloud on this round and 1 cloud when we do the smaller pieces to the rainbow. Okay. Yay, Diana, I'm glad that you were able to find us again. Kudos to everybody for finding us again. Yay! That makes me happy. Okay. All right. Paula, she says, I'm just happy to have you on YouTube. That's awesome. I am glad to be here live. I've been on YouTube for over 10 years now. But this is really my first official live stream on YouTube. So, other than the test we did this weekend, so that is very exciting. Okay, so we have 2 rainbow pieces here. Put those to the side. I'm going to leave the white in there, the Whisper White, because we need to. Well, I guess I'm going to take that one that we just cut 1 cloud. Oops, and we're going to cut 1 more cloud, and then we're going to set up the smaller pieces to the rainbow. So, I don't know if you noticed what I did here, but I just cut these little teeny scraps just to fit the pieces of the rainbow. I know I had this conversation before the last time I was doing, using the Big Shot here. All right, what am I missing? I'm missing a piece. Come on, rainbow. So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm missing the green. Where the heck did I put it? Ah! Well, that's not good. I'm missing a piece of my little rainbow dude. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. Well, we'll get back to, we'll talk about the stacking on the big shot in just a minute, but first I gotta figure out what I did with the die. I'm like checking the floor. No one's ever lost a die before. No? Am I the only one that does that? Looking in the case, I don't see anything. Look inside the packet. Ah, found it! Yes! Look at, see it? Do you see it in there hiding? Oh my gosh, you're killing me! You're killing me, silly rainbow piece! Alright. I should have put this one in my, I put them in the empty stamp cases with a magnet, but this time I didn't, and that will teach me. Okay, so, you know, I had this conversation before, how I'm the type of person that likes to go to the grocery store and come home and get everything in the house in one load. Like everything, no matter how many bags you got there that you're trying to like bring in at once. Well, I'm the same way with the big shot. I do as much as I can to get everything through in one turn of the big shot. Well, in this case, it's 2. Anybody with me on that one? So, all right. So there we go. And so now we can take all of these guys off. And that was pretty cool because we just cut 6 pieces of a rainbow and 2 clouds in 2 turns of the big shot, right? Took me longer to find the lost die than anything else. Oh, there might not be any hope for me there. All right, so I am just going to pull off these little scraps, and we've got all of our little fun little rainbow pieces here. And that is our big shot work. So I'm just going to put that to the side. All right. Gloria says, now she needs this set. Like I said, really participating in this fundraiser is absolutely the best deal on this set. It really is. Because you also get a free PDF with 4 cards. You get the card supplies. And, you know, little bonuses. You get entered into the drawing. So totally the way to go. And $15 goes to OAR for the Organization for Autism Research. Okay, so I have pre-cut these strips. There's 6 strips, the same colors we just used on the rainbow here. I don't have them lined up very pretty though. Let's do that so you guys can see how pretty they look when they're all next to each other. Oh, it's just yummy. Makes you think of Skittles. Taste the rainbow. Oh, you knew I had to say that, right? Bobby's with me. She says 1 trip, no matter how heavy it is. Okay, so I'm just taking some snail adhesive on these strips here. I am going to start at the very top. And I have, to make this easy and to make everything line up, I cut a separate piece of Whisper White to line everything up on. And I made it, I made these strips a little bit longer than they needed to be. Because I wanted them to look very straight, and I found that mine were off by a teensy hair, and the OCD in me was going crazy. So what I did was I made these strips a little bit longer than they needed to be originally, and then I'm just going to cut them all down in the end. Let's see. And you know what? I'm going to cut them down on both sides, so let me see if I can peel that up and put it back down again. This little white's a scrap underneath, so it's okay. No one's going to see. No one's going to see what I just did there but me. Okay. So now I'm just layering. Oops, whoops, whoops. I did it. I totally did it again. Oops, I did it again. All right. Britney Spears, I'm not. I promise I won't do that. I promise I won't do that to you again. All right. So now I'm just going to line this one up right underneath. Now I'm intentionally going over on both sides so that I can cut it down after so that they will match up exactly. I'll show you what I mean by that. Pat, there's a link in this video's description. She wants to know where to purchase the kit. If you click on this video's description, just click where it says purchase or info on the kits. And if you do not see the link, just go to stampwithtami.com. Alicia wants to know how much the kits are. They are $59, and that includes shipping. That includes all of the cardstock and embellishments to make the 4 cards. It includes a $15 donation, and it also includes the Sunshine and Rainbows die set and stamp set, and a Wink of Stella pen, a full brand new pen. So pretty damn good deal. Okay. Robin says she thinks a lot of people are running over to purchase the kit because the kit, it doesn't connect. Just go to stampwithtami.com, and it's right there on the homepage. It's right there on the homepage. All right, so I'm just attaching all of these rainbows right on here. So we've got our little rainbows all lined up here, all ready for a little sunshine. I see I did not layer them on that white exactly straight, and that's okay too, because again, no one's going to see that. I'm just going to trim that piece that shows off though, so that no one sees it. There. Okay. No one knows but us. All right, now give me 1 second. I gotta find it. There it is. Okay. And that did not, when I repositioned this red, I didn't put enough snail underneath it to keep it down. Okay, I've got the Stampin' Trimmer here just to trim off the overhang. So I'm going to start on one side, trim off the overhang, and that is what makes that just, maybe you guys can line that up perfectly, but I had a hard time with it. All right, now this one, it's going to go to 5.5 is the width that I want on it. So on this side, I want to make sure that I line it up with the 5.5 inch side. And I also want to make sure that I'm straight on that purple, so that we're not, I want to make sure that these two are straight. All right. So that's going to layer on our card like so. All right. Diana says she's sitting here watching, singing the rainbow song. All right. Paulette says she lives in Canada. If you are outside of the United States, since I'm a U.S. demonstrator, I'm only allowed to do business in the U.S., but there is a way to participate, and that information's on my blog. And that is by making a straight donation to OAR under my team, which the link's on my blog. Then I will send you the free PDF, and you can order these supplies through your local demonstrator. Okay, so we're just going to take some snail and attach this to, oops, make sure we're lined up straight. Don't attach, don't attach, don't attach. We got it, we got it, we got it. All right. I am off a hair there. I am a little wonky, but that's all right. Our rainbow's gonna whoop. Okay, so now we're going to work on this panel, which is going to go over the top here, like so. And I'm going to stamp the words from the stamp set, and this is, you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. Okay. Karen says if you cut after putting adhesive on, does it gum up your blade? I guess it depends. It could. You can probably clean it off with some alcohol, though, if it did. All right. If you mean what I just did, no, that didn't. I don't normally have an issue with that. But if you had an issue with it, you could clean it with alcohol. Okay. All right. So we are taking the Tempting Turquoise ink pad. Because that ink pad came in the kit, that's the one I wanted to use. So I'm going to take a little piece of scrap paper here because I want to lighten it up a little bit before I use it. And that is, this is using a sponge dauber. Again, you could use a regular sponge with this too. I'm going to wipe some of that off on the scrap paper first. And then I'm going to just kind of go in a circular motion. We want to get the whole, every time I re-ink, I want to wipe the first layer of it off so that it's not too bright. I want it to be very, very light here. This is just going to be the blue sky background. And it's kind of just going around in a circle here, around the background. Part of me says, probably you should have done this part before you stamp the words. And I think I'm going to redo it because, can you see what I just did there when I went over the words? They smeared, so let's redo it. Because that's not a big deal. Every piece of paper has two sides. Try that again. And then I don't have to worry about smearing the words when you rub over them. So now we're just making our blue sky background. We want it to be kind of a circle in the background of this panel. Okay. Oh, Tracy, you made my day. She said, I love your tutorials, and she was inspired to become a demonstrator through it. That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. All right, so we've got our, mine's a little bit darker on this one than it was on the original, but that is okay too. It's all good. It's all good. All right, so we're going to take our words. Actually, before I go any further, let me just line up. Yeah, we're good. I just want to make sure that you're still going to see the sky behind there. Stamp our words on here. Kind of in the center. towards the bottom. That's way better, isn't it? Okay. And I'm going to bring that silicone mat back in here. And we're going to attach our rainbows. And you know what? Before I go ahead and attach these, I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the... I'm going to zoom in a hair here. I'm going to put some Wink of Stella on the clouds. Wink of Stella is a glitter pen, if you're not familiar with this. And this does come in the kit. There's a little bonus in the kit. And it's just like a little shimmer. And it makes everything pretty. You could probably use this on the whole card if you wanted to. Just brushes right out. And it makes everything sparkle. It didn't really come out awesome in my picture that I took of this card. You can't really see the glitter in it. But in person, I love it. Since that takes a little second for that Wink of Stella to dry, I figured I'll do that right now and let that dry. So, I don't know if I can hold that up there so you guys can see the shimmer on there. Can you see that? I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up or not. But in person, it's awesome. All right, so now I am just using snail. You can use your favorite adhesive here. The adhesive doesn't come in the kit. You can use whatever adhesive you like with your kit. I am a snail person, and I put that on the largest one, but after rethinking it, I'm going to start with the smallest one. So I'm going to start with the Rich Razzleberry. Again, these are all bright colors. So if you purchase the kit, you want to get yourself an extra pack of the bright assorted cardstock, and you have all the colors you need for the rainbow, and you can make as many of these as you like. Especially this particular card just takes scraps anyways. A lot of them do, because the rainbow here is really just some scraps. If you saw that, we were just putting together some scraps. And that just layers beautifully, one right on top of the other. It's like magic. You can put a pot at the end of the rainbow. Sponge dauber does not dry lighter, no. Dries about the same exact color as it goes on. It's pretty much dry when it goes on, actually. It doesn't really stay wet, if that makes sense. Like the ink pads dry pretty quickly. Okay. So continuing on here with Daffodil Delight. Okay. And got some Tangerine Tango. Again, all of these supplies are available in my Rainbows for Autism card kit. This is the Sunshine and Rainbows bundle from Stampin' Up, the stamp set and the dies, which you can get in the kit. The Wink of Stella pen and all of the papers and ink pads will be supplies that are used in the kit. Okay. Geneva, this is an alternate project right here. She's asking for alternate projects. This is one I showed 2 right before I started for the Sunshine and Rainbows kit, and then there's 4 in the kit, so that's 7 different card designs. Okay, I'm using some Stampin' Dimensionals for the clouds. Yeah, Maddie says you lined it up amazing. You know, I don't know what's funny if you watch me. You know, I'm not really that good with lining stuff up, especially if you saw me cut the strips. It's just that these match. These do line up perfectly. No skill required to do that. I'm happy to report that. You don't need to know what you're doing to line that up. Okay, so I'm going to take some more Stampin' Dimensionals here. Okay. And we're just putting these on the back in case you popped in late and you're wondering why I'm covering up what I already stamped. It's because I stamped and then used a sponge dauber. My advice would be to sponge dauber first and then stamp so you don't smear what you just stamped. Learn from my mistakes. You know what? We're going to put 2 right in there in the middle so that doesn't deflate in the middle. And our card is complete. But wait, there's one tiny little piece that we need. Now, these also, you're going to get some of these in the kit, but if you want to make alternate projects, you probably want to purchase a package of these so that you'll have some more, because there may not be enough to make alternate things. These are the glitter and epoxy shapes. There's two sheets that come in each kit. There are raindrops. Can you see that? There are raindrops and circles, and they're awesome, and they make so much fun on here, and I wish I had a pair of paper snips to attach them with, but I don't. So we're going to put a little bit of droplets on our rainbow in different sizes because it's fun and beautiful. And then these teardrops, the raindrops, they're going to go underneath the cloud. These are the best, these little rain droplets. There you go. There you have it. Let's see if you can you see that on there okay? And our card is complete. It's that quick and easy. I mean, the set, the bundle itself is amazing to work with. It's quick and easy. Somebody asked for alternates. They probably were missing the beginning. Here is one I'll be sharing on my blog tomorrow that Veronica Zales designed. And here's another one, actually. They're both by Veronica. And this one also, it's previously on my blog, but I'll link to it as well tomorrow to share some other ideas. And this card itself is an alternate to my Rainbows for Autism fundraiser. In case you missed the beginning, I have created these fundraiser kits to raise money for OAR, which is the Organization for Autism Research, which is an amazing organization. I'm donating $15 for every kit sold to this organization. We appreciate every little bit counts, but I love it when we can make a difference and we can use our craft and our hobby to do something special and give back. So especially in honor of World Autism Awareness Day, which is today. Love being able to share this. So anyways, more details are on my blog at the details in the link in this video's description, or you can go to stampwithtami.com and it should be right there on the homepage. All right, so that is our project for today. You can download the free PDF on my blog. I promised, because we had technical difficulties with the first video that I did, that I would go back and talk about the news at the end in case you guys missed it, in case you missed some of this in the first video and had a hard time finding me in the second one. I have news on my blog. This is under the special section of my blog, and you can get to it at the link in this video's description. I have a question down here asking how much are the kits. They're $59, and that includes the stamp set, the die, a Wink of Stella, the cardstock, and whoops, just lost those comments. Sorry. The Wink of Stella, the cardstock. It includes shipping, and it includes, I'll be making a $15 donation for every kit sold to OAR. All right, so here's the news that's happening. Alcohol markers, you love them. You've bought them out of stock. They're out of stock until looks like the end of May, but stay tuned to my blog. As soon as they come in, I'll let you know. Keep loving them. We love that. We love that that you love them that much that we can't keep them in stock. That's awesome. Stamparatus positioning tool will be available June 1st. I know you guys are starting to see them now as the demonstrators and pre-orders are starting to come in. And everybody who ordered them back in December are getting theirs. Will come June, they will be available for regular purchase. So you can get yours then. Retiring in colors are going to be officially announced 1 week from today. Get your stuff now. Don't wait until then because it's going to sell out as soon as it's officially announced. Some of the stuff will be gone. Get it now. That information's on my blog. Flirty Flamingo, Dapper Denim, Emerald Envy, Sweet Sugar Plum, and Peekaboo Peach. Wow, that was hard to say fast. Get those colors now. Get them now. Cardstock, ink pads, refills, because those refills especially will sell out, and once your ink pad goes dry, once they sell out, I can't get more, so get them now. Also, retirement list comes out April 9th, 1 week from today. 1 week from today, and the new catalog will be coming out June 1st. But those of us as demonstrators who are going to the onstage event on this Saturday, which I won't be live on Friday, I won't have an online class because I'll be traveling to Stampin' Up's onstage event, but I will be live probably from Facebook because I can't do simultaneously from my phone yet. I haven't figured that out. I don't even know if it's possible. But I will upload to YouTube later. Unfortunately, that's the only way I can do that. If I'm allowed to do whatever I'm allowed to do live there, I will share. If not, you might have to wait until the gag order's lifted, which is next Tuesday. So stay tuned for all that. This information, again, is on my blog. Okay, so now it's time to draw some winners. I have 2 Hostess stamp sets to give away here called In the City. And along with those, some Pearl Jewels. If you've left a comment here, you're automatically entered to win. And Terry Dawson won the early bird drawing. Congratulations to her. Be sure that you, if you're a winner, that you fill out the prize claim form. My apologies here for I guess we have to go back out and go into this video now because we were on the original. All right. So give me 1 second. Let me find us. Here we are. All right. Good luck, everybody. And the winner, the first winner is Trudy Oliver. Congratulations, Trudy. And the second winner is Karen Nisbet. Kim. Sorry, Kim. Kim. All right, so congratulations, everybody, for winning. Be sure to fill out the prize claim form. If you didn't win, whoops, hold on. That's not the one I wanted to show you yet. If you didn't win, you have a chance to win the After Live drawing on April 15th. So if you're watching this later, you're watching the replay, you have a chance to win. If you share this broadcast, you'll have a second chance to win up until, just leave a comment up until April 15th. Now, if you take part in the fundraiser in any of the 3 ways that are all explained on my blog or earlier in this video, you will automatically be entered into my special drawing for these special autism kits. They're a Stampin' Up tote bag filled with Stampin' Up goodies. Again, information's on my blog. This is a nice big tote too. These are good for all kinds of stuff. You can fit lots in there. If you're like me, want to put all that groceries, want to bring them all in at once, that's a great tote to have because a lot of stuff in there. Builds muscle. All right, you guys, I will be back on Tuesday with Linda, although time may change based on when the gag order is lifted. As soon as the gag order is lifted, Linda and I will be live sharing some sneak peeks from Onstage next week. We will see you then. Thank you for joining. Have a great, great week.